Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to a brand new video over on the channel. And today what we're going to be covering is another trading method over on SoRare. And what this trading method is, it is the trade offer method. Another thing I'd call it is almost the scavenger method. But yeah, in this method what we are going to be doing is we are going to be trading via trade offers. And what we're also going to be doing is basically, I guess, snipe trading with trade offers. So how this method works is a little bit like the sniping method, but you're less selective with what you're offering and you're just going a little kamikaze. To do this method, obviously you can do it on whatever budget you wish to do, but obviously the more budget the better. The reason for this is because you're sending out trade offers. If these trade offers aren't being accepted and denied, you're just having coins pending on these trade offers. So that is one thing I guess I've learned from this. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be heading over to manager sales, as obviously that's the only place you can do trade offers, and we're going to be putting in what I personally just put in the budget of. I go minimum €3 for this here, 42, and I go maximum, we're going to go for 25, oh gosh, I go maximum €26 if I can set that, about 25, €26. This is, obviously you can put whatever budget you wish, but this is the budget I use. And then obviously when it comes to what we're looking at, we are looking at the stuff that is newly listed, because in a sense we are sniping the players. Now what this whole method does is it capitalizes on the players that get something, but they can't be bothered to go through the whole process of selling them on. For example, I don't know, let's say I've got a €1,000 lineup, and I go and get a €10 player. Some players or managers would just be like, alright, whatever, cool, let me just go and sell them. Someone offered me €8 for my €10 player, cool, I don't want to sit here listing them over and over again. I literally, there's still people who don't really care about the trading aspect, and they just care about the playing aspect, and they're like, yeah, just give me a bit of money, give me a bit of money. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be capitalizing on this. So this will work especially well around rewards days, because obviously on a reward day you're getting a lot of managers, getting a lot of players that they don't really care about, and they just want to, yeah, go on, they just give me a, give me a portion. So what we're doing is we're going to be capitalizing on those people. The people who get players, but they just want to get rid of them. Or they're just in a hurry to sell their teams. So what you can do in this method is you're going to go and find the player. You're going to go and find out what you can sell the player for. And then you're going to knock anywhere from €2 to just 10% off the player's price. So, as I say, it's a little bit like the previous sniping method. But the thing is, with that, what you would do is you'd only send over a trade offer if they were like €1, if they're only €1 more than what you'd buy them for, €1 off them being a deal. Basically, you'd only go for stuff close. This one, I don't know if I want to call it shameless, but if someone's up for €25 and they're worth €10, you then go off for €8. I wouldn't normally do that because I feel like if you're sending someone a trade offer who's €1 more, you've got way more chance of winning them. So, let's go and get ourselves a player then. So, we're going to get ourselves Jake. Let's do a little bit of research right here. We got ourselves Jake Nowinski. And there we go. Jake Nowinski is going to pop up. Now, what I mean by this, right, is this guy's listing up for €16, and he's only worth about €5-6. So I wouldn't normally trade offer him because I normally am under the perception that this guy thinks he's worth €16, or he's going to hold on to him till he's €16. So I wouldn't even bother my time. But with the trade offer method, you are sending everyone trade offers, no matter how much more what they've listed them is in comparison to what they sell for. So how do we know what he sells for? What I would do is I would look at, again, you're ignoring blue data. Blue data is just people doing bids. People overpay on bids, so it's something I'd ignore. You go look at the weekly data. The weekly data on him, we've got a €4.40, we've got a €4.36, a €4.50, a €4.40, €4.20, €4.20, €4.40, a €4.20, and a €4.20. I think we can all look by the data. As of recent times, he is about €4.20. So at minimum, I want to be getting €1 cheaper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and send him an offer of €3.20. And the good thing about this method is that the people you are sending trade offers to, we know are extremely active. And we know that they're active because they've just listed the card. That's one of the whole reasons you're looking at the newly listed players. Because in theory, you could do this with anyone. But newly listed means, one, we know they're on the site because they've just listed the player. And two, they could be, the idea is that they're going to be in a hurry. So let's go and source our next player. Our next player is going to be Ibrahime. Now, you've got to be very careful with the players that fit under the AFCON, because as always, AFCON is ending soon, and as a result of AFCON ending soon, these guys' value, you can see, I presume this was his team crashing out of AFCON. But here we go. Let's have a look at the 1 week data. A little bit more all over the shop. We got a €7.11. We got a €6.90, a €6.70, a €6.30, and a €6.60 and a €6.60. Now, if you're not sure, just go with the lower, because it's better to go with the lower and, you know, it's better to go with the lower and not win the card than go with a higher estimate and win the card and then you go, oh, I've overpaid for them. There's plenty more fish in the sea, plenty more fish in the ocean. But, yeah, so we're going to look at this and we'll go, well, as a whole, we'll say about €6.40. He's had some low one. I mean, you could just go €6.50. We'll say €6.50. So what we're going to do is, even though this card again is listed at €10, nowhere near what I'd want to pay for him. €6.50, we take €1 off that, €5.50. Ideally we get the lower end of €5.50 as well. No, I think if it was like this, I'd just try and go for the €5. I think the next increment would be €5.34 or something like that. €5.28, is there nothing in between? There is nothing in between, so there's probably a low chance I win that, because really there's no middle ground, so it's more of an unreasonable offer. So just going to press relist again, and once again we're going to go and find the player. So again, this will work a little bit better on rewards day, and the whole idea is catch our players. Do we get anything? No, I think we've been, is that rejected on the MLS guy? I assume that is rejected on the MLS guy. I'll be honest with you, you are going to have a high rejection rate, because again, a lot of these cards you're sending offers on, these guys trying to get 15, 20 euros for €10 players, and you're there offering them €8, and you know, as I say, I do see it compared to the normal sort of, you know, the more sniping method, I'd say a little bit more shameless, because, you know, you are lowballing the majority of people, but, you know, I can tell you that this method is extremely efficient, because every single time I list up a card, and I'm sure you guys will get this as well, every time you list up cards, you will have floods of people instantly send you offers, and it's not a coincidence, it's because they're doing this method. So this method must be a proven and shown method, because a lot of the time I'll go and, you know, in a weird way, stalk these guys' accounts, and I'll be like, well, you've just sent me a trade offer, I know exactly what you're doing, and then I'll go and look at their account, and they've won like 5 cards in the last hour, and I'm like, well, you know, 5 cards in an hour isn't exactly a mad turnover, so I don't know how many offers they're sending, but it's, you know, it's obviously working. So I've done it a little bit myself, and I say, I actually got to an embarrassing point where I won a card, listed a card, someone sent me a lowball offer, but the same guy's doing the same thing, so I sent him a lowball offer, and at the same time we both sent each other lowball offers, and it was just, yeah, it was quite funny. But yeah, so this method's been working pretty well. Obviously, it does work in favour of those that have a higher balance, because if you have a higher balance, you can afford to, you know, have €200 or whatever in pending trade offers. Worst comes to worst, what you can do is obviously cancel all the offers. You just go over to offers sent, and, you know, if it's been like, I don't know, like an hour or whatever, what you can do is you just go and cancel offer, and obviously that'll give you the €4 back right there. Go and cancel the next one. But as I said, the reason this works quite nicely is because these are all people who have just listed the cards. I mean, the trade offers we've just sent out, have they been... There you go, it's already been denied. So we know these are active players. But yeah, this is the trade offer method. So you're going to, once again, if we're back here, you're going to head over to the market, manager sales. You're going to go up here to newly listed, prices gain. Personally, I run it. The reason I don't like the €1.20 is because there's a lot of players worth nothing, and I don't really want to waste my time with that. For up there to 25. And as I say, you're going to be taking 10% off, using the likes of SoRare data to get the, what's it called? Get what the average is, take about 10% off, or at least €1 off, and then send over a trade offer and just move on to the next player, and so on and so on. And tomorrow we're going to have a nice little video called, I guess, a day in the life of a SoRare trader, which is basically where I show you everything I do from once I wake up and look what I've been offered, to a little bit of day trading in the evening, and then how I set myself for overnight when I'm not going to be trading, and once again sending over some trade offers. So that'll be a video tomorrow. But yeah, another method I've been doing recently. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video.